Jada Emily CHUI, 18-year-old from Hong Kong, and she will be the first of the skaters to attempt double axel in the women's free skate.
First junior Grand Prix season for Jada. Needs a 50.58 to take the lead. I'm just going to skate to kind of a new piece. No, not true. A well-known piece, Romeo and Juliet. Well, nice to get that double axel done right at the top of the program. Another skater who's a little slow in rotation position, but had the strength at the top of the program to get high enough to get all the way around. It is being reviewed at the moment. And, okay, they downgraded it, darn it, because it looked like while I was looking at the system. I thought she did a great job with it, but I didn't see how much it was under-rotated on the landing live. So, but, you know, good job on the mechanics.
And as we say, the first attempt the double axels are showcasing a desire to push herself technically, and also what's evident for Jada Emily CHUI is an improvement in the flow and the glide, and thus she will deserve a higher skating skill component score than those of the competitors we've seen so far. As you see some rockers and transitional content, here, the Mohawk, as she preps up the back outside edge.
Let's watch the landing. Oh, yeah, totally. You can see that. It was a downgrade for sure. But she had good strength through the first half of the program. Started to get a little tired during the second half. She had really good lift there on the double Lutz. And then there wasn't as much lift. There wasn't as much quickness on the exit.
And we talked about the way the skaters will approach their elements with the trepidation that others might with some more difficult elements. But equally, the physical exertion of the program just as pertinent for these athletes who will fatigue.
Well, let's talk about that, because actually with this, and I don't use technique, but if you are slower in rotation and you're not tight and strong, you're using way more energy. So, in fact, it's physically more demanding for these skaters who are not streamlined in the air than it is for those that are. And you say, oh, those skaters are much better. They have much more strength. Well, not necessarily, because they're more efficient, right?
These skaters with a poor rotational position or not optimal technique has to muscle the jump.
Yep.
As opposed to,
and if they're falling, they have to get up and use more energy. So it is just constantly like, wow, this is exhausting. Right? But once you start getting the air position and landing easily, you go, hey, this is much easier. Yeah, it is. Actually.
Easier than you needed it to be.
Exactly. You discover, wow, this jumping thing is not as hard as I thought it was. But it takes a while.
So at 18 years old, Jada had her 18th birthday just this week. She turned 18 on Sunday of this past week. So celebrations to Jada here representing Hong Kong in Gdansk.
We need to have something like in the Kiss and Cry that we blow like confetti or something.
Yeah.
Everybody has a
birthday.
Push a button. Here we go. Let's take a look at the free program scores for Jada. Emily Chu from Hong Kong.
I'm not over that birthday idea in the Kiss and Cry.
I should have shut
my
mouth. I should never say stuff like that.
I'm going to be in touch with ISU for that one.
Obviously, you have to be aware of your inability to filter things out. Just kidding. 44.28 for Jada. And that will put Jada third in the free program with a total competition score of 70.22. Also, that'll put Jada overall into third place for the moment.